Right, good afternoon. It's this time again. 52 tags, handmade, organised by Brooke. I always leave a link down below to her YouTube channel, so check it out. I'm sorry about the weird shadows. We are having a really gloomy, wet, rainy day here today. So I've got my big light on behind me so you can see shadows. I've also got the ring light on, so I'm hoping it will balance out. I don't know. Let me just move that there and then I'll know I'm on screen. That was week 41, so must be on week 42, and it is a tag on a tag on a tag. And you can probably see them there, bear with me. Right, yeah. Sorry, this is going to be a weird one because the shadows are driving me nuts already. So, yeah, so that's my main tag. I've got a little tag here. I've sort of done this purpley colour. And the die cut I've got actually does cut 3 different sizes, but because on this layer, well, Anne and I will be doing that there. If I do that, you see the edges, so I've recut a piece in a creamy coloured card and just made it a bit shorter than that one, so we'll still see the lacy bit sticking out the bottom, but you won't see the edges. Hope that makes sense. This piece is from Angela, out of that lovely box of stuff she gave me, as well as this piece. And I've also picked out small square, that's all I'm going to spare, of this lovely vintage, I don't know, what would you call it, like polka dotty type fabric. And to actually stitch on, I've got a piece of white cotton. It's got a leaf, I don't know if you can just see the leaves on it embossed on there. It's quite pretty. And I've got my Steph Francis thread. It's a thick mercerized cotton TMC 48. I don't know whether that'll look right or not. I don't know, we'll find out. Right. Oh, and just for stitching on my buttons, I just got a plummy coloured thread there because I've got 3 little buttons. I thought I'd do them in the plum because that'll match the main tag colour. Right, I think that's it. I think I've told you everything now. So, glasses off. I haven't threaded a single needle. That's very naughty. I usually have them all done. Just trying to think. So, I think the first thing is, I think I'll just simply stick... right, so that's all for there. And that's all for there as well. Right, okay. So I think I'll just cut a piece of this, which is painful to do because, you know, there's not much of this. It is proper vintage as well. So that just needs to go there. I think I'll have it coming down a bit, but not too far. I'll say the whole reason I cut that tag was to have it. Okay, just need to slice a little bit off the side. Yes, it's a very, very wet, windy, wild day here today. So, and of course it would be because the children in the UK have just gone on half term. So, of course it's going to rain. Oh, I remember those days. 3 kids stuck in the house. I'm bored. Right, okay, so let's just glue that on there. I've got a glue stick handy. Where are you? Of course I haven't. Don't be silly. Why would you have a glue stick on hand? I'll open up a new one. I thought I had one already. Oh well. Anyway, so let's just put a little bit of the old glue stick on there. Particularly get the edges, otherwise it's going to get caught left, right and centre. Is there a right side? Oh, wrong side. I think it's probably about that, like that. So pop that on there. Poor Anne, she's done a silent movie again. It's very frustrating when you forget to turn the sound on. Not that I ever turn mine off, I'll be honest, but there you go. Right, so did we get that in the right spot? Good enough. It's a bit low actually. Okay, I might stick a bit of that on as well then. We'll see how it goes. Right, let's not faff too much. Right, you stay there, you can go over there now. Right, so piece of this, I just cut this one out of a piece of packaging, as you can tell. So anyway, I hope everybody's well. It's Monday here today, so I really should have got some fabric scissors out. Struggling. Just fray the bottom, right. Okey-doke. Bin, there you are. Right, so what I was thinking, should have ironed it, but I didn't. I was thinking of that on there. It's got a really nice dark brown vintagey edge there. Oh, actually no, let's do it that way. And I think we'll put that down. Oh, did I bring my pins? No, I didn't. Three pieces is going to be plenty. So Anne did a running stitch and then whipped it. So I'll probably do exactly the same, because that's kind of pretty when you do that. Right, okay. Did I actually thread that? No. No, of course you didn't. Just grabbing a needle. It's week 42, that means we've only got 10 more to do. Mind you, my little basket that I'm keeping them in is getting a bit full, so I've got the most smallest eye in the world on this needle, of course. Okay, I'll go on with a bigger eye. Oh, the eyesight's going, everything's going. You'll do. Slightly bigger. Mind you, it's not brilliant trying to sew in artificial light. Oh, goodness me. Sorry, I was going to... Right, gotcha. Oh, that was nice and easy. Welcome here if you're a new subscriber, by the way. I keep forgetting to say it, and that's really naughty of me, but yeah, welcome. It's the channel is growing nice and steady, and that is exactly what I wanted. So, because I like to think you're here because you like what I'm doing. Smash the old like button if that is true. Doesn't it just tells YouTube that what I'm doing is what people like, obviously. So sorry about the shadows. I know it's going to drive everybody nuts, but there's naught I can do about it. It's a daylight bulb up top. Let's see if I can get this one in a little bit. Hopefully I won't cause so many shadows then. It's right beside me now. So I'm just going to do a simple running stitch here, and then I'm going to do another running stitch up the middle but in the coloured threads, and then we'll I'll see what it looks like whipped with the, because it's a variegated. If I can get the variegation working properly, I might get the whipped bit to be on the variegated. Not on the variegated, on the different colours in the variegation. Goodness me, I know what I meant. I think do I need to anchor that down a little bit? I might just put one stitch on each arc. That'll be good. Oh, fine. Yeah, I'm hoping that variegated is going to work actually. Should do. Find out. Find out together. All of my posh scissors are downstairs, of course. So, right. I need something with a slightly bigger eye for this one because it is fairly thick. Right, so if I do the main stitch with that bit, there's the variegation start there. Right. And then I'll weave back through with that and you'll get the colour then. Hope that makes sense. Start this end. I have more purple down the end that shows. I'm going to go through. Should use my needle threader, shouldn't I, Martha? Well, it's all safely downstairs because, again, I stitch downstairs in the evenings and I just forgot to bring it up. Right, so my 3 little buttons are going to go here. They're just plastic ones, that's all I had. I didn't have any vintage small enough. So thinking I might do the stitch down there. Right, okay. Or I don't want to cover up those polka dots, that's what I'm thinking. With the buttons. Do I have to put 3 on? I don't suppose I do. 1 there, or I could put 1 there, stitch, stitch, button on top. It's such a little tag, I don't feel the need to overload it with 3 buttons, I'll be honest with you. No, you're not lined up. Right, cool. you can do this. Trying to line them up with the previous one on the other side there. It's probably not going to work. Sorry, just making sure my head wasn't in the screen there. I tend to get hunched over and forget. I think that's close enough. Not too bad. What should we do about this button? I might do that darker purple, so I think that's quite translucent, although it doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, I'm going to leave that one threaded. Let's get another. Let's get this put through, and that'll give it a bit of colour then, won't it? Shouldn't need a lot. Sorry, I'm just trying to find a needle with a slightly bigger eye, because this light is not conducive to stitching. Okay. Hope we're not going to be ending up playing thread chicken at the end here. I think I'm going to catch it. I'll go back through. I'll tidy it up in a second. This is a big needle and it's quite a tightly woven cotton, so let me just... Oh, come on. Just want to go through. Okay. Just working out if I want the bumps to match, and I think I do. And I'll show you what I mean in a second. And get through there without picking up that fabric at the back. I want the bumps, sorry, to be the same. Lovely variegation in that thread, isn't it? It's very pretty. It's a bit naughty, but I think I'm just going to tie those two off together. Just don't pull too hard, Susan. Okay. Shouldn't do this really, but it's a tag. I think I will go with that translucent one, although just put it up there, couldn't I? I kind of don't want to put a button on now. Well, that looks alright, doesn't it? But let's have a look. Yeah, actually no, I can't put a button up there because I've got to punch a hole through there. And if I put it there, yeah, I'll put it there. Although I could do, hang on, thinking. It looks really plain, doesn't it? Gosh. Maybe it's the colour of the card. It's just flat. Does it matter? Not really, no. It's a tag. Okay. I think what I might do is I can line the holes up. Where are you? There you are. Right. Let's put you back in situ. I don't know if this will work actually, but we'll try it. Right, stay. Do not move. Oh, of course. Okay. Sorry, having a moment. Oh, of course it will. Sorry, I was trying to be clever and get the button to be the thing that holds the three tags together, but of course it's pulled through, you Wally. You need something at the back there. So what we need to do is do that again. Let's get a thinking cap on this time, Susan. Right, let me just, because that keeps blooming slipping. I've got a bit of glue there. Let's get you glued on. Right. 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 Put one on the back as well. In theory, that will hold all three together. I really want you to be straight. Come on, button. Yes. That's what I wanted. Just had a little bit of a brain moment then. Yep, I think I quite like it like that. I might cut them short actually. There. So it's a tag on a tag on a tag. I might stick those two together actually. Why are you sticking out? Because you've got really tight there, that's why. Okay. That's it, guys. You're free to go if you haven't already turned off. Saves me having to find a hole for it in the oh, you know what I'm going to do. Hang on. You nearly could go. Fiddle, fiddle. It's a beautiful cotton to work with that. Her threads are worth it, you know. Feels lovely. So Steph Francis here in the UK. It's about 5 miles away from me, if that. Not far. Right. That little beauty is going to go on there. A bit of art glitter glue should hold it nicely. Should have used fabric tack, I expect, but never mind. Right, that's it. Now you can go. I'll write the stuff on the back in a minute when I've let that dry. So let me give you a close-up. I hope you saw some of that. I'm sorry about the shadows, but there it is. So it's the woven straight stitch, just a bit of trimming, and then you got a tag on a tag on a tag. 3 tags. Okay? Yeah, it's alright. Yeah. Alright, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks, bye.